Hello, hope you're all doing well. Today we'll be making mini cheesecakes using one batter to make a variety of cheesecakes. I'm going to start by making a mixed berry topping by using a cup and a half of frozen berry mix, about a tablespoon of lemon juice, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and a slurry of water and a tablespoon of cornstarch. Let that cook until the mixture has thickened. Turn off the heat, let it cool. For the graham cracker crust, I'm using about 7 or 8 whole graham crackers to make about 1 1/4 cup of crumbs, along with about 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts. Pulse in the food processor a few times with about a tablespoon of sugar, and then I'll add about 5 tablespoons of melted butter and a pinch of salt. Spoon and press the crust mixture into paper-lined muffin tins. Just a side note, you may want to use white or natural paper because the color ones tend to bleed. For the filling, I'm going to beat 3 packages of cream cheese with 2/3 cups of sugar until it's smooth. Add 3 eggs, one at a time, and then finally add in the vanilla. You'll have a smoother mixture if your cream cheese has been out at room temperature and softened long enough. I'm going to reserve about a cup of the filling to make chocolate cheesecake. Drop about a spoonful of the berry topping into 3 of the cups. Fill the 12 cups with the plain cheesecake mixture. Remember which one has the berry filling. Take about a tablespoon of that berry filling and pipe small dots on top of the cheesecakes with the berry topping inside. Take a toothpick and drag through the dots to create the swirl patterns. To make the chocolate cheesecake, I'm melting half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips in the microwave, 30-second intervals, just stirring in between. Reserve about a tablespoon of that melted chocolate. Fold the rest of that melted chocolate into the 1 cup of the filling that we had reserved. Of the berry topping in 3 more cups, and then fill the 6 cups with the chocolate filling. I'm going to do the same thing with the berry swirls and create the berry swirls on these chocolate ones. And lastly, I'm going to take that 1 tablespoon of melted chocolate that we reserved, put in a zip top, and do the same thing as the berries. Pipe it on, and then take that toothpick and create the swirl pattern. We'll bake these at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until their centers are almost set. Let them cool completely and refrigerate for at least 2 hours. Once they cooled completely, I'm gonna top 3 of them with the berry topping. I'll also add some fresh fruits. If you have fresh berries, they would look much better. I'm using peaches because that's what I have. I'll give that berry swirl one a try. Yum. And there you have it, 6 different types ready to go for your party. Enjoy, take care, and stay safe. Thanks for watching. For this recipe and more, visit my website craftscrumbs.com.